Products has just released a new type of purge tool to purge the Epson, the Brother, some of the Canons, and some of the HPs. How to purge the cartridges should you get air in them, air in the lines, or in this case here you ran the bottles too low. This little tip is unique because when it goes through the poppet valve in the bottom, you pull up and then you'll draw the air out and it'll fill it with ink and you'll put air. Okay, now should you run the Black Tower CIS system very low on ink, you're going to get error in the lines like the yellow. It's very low, it's got a lot of air in the lines, so you want to prime it up. So we released a new type of tip that's going to go right through the bottom of the cartridge. You don't have to take any hose off, you don't have to take anything off. Works for all the Epsons and the Brother CIS, some of the HP CIS, and also some of the Canon, like the Maxifier. Now what I would do is first I have to fill that up. Now this is the new Black Tower, which there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can use the syringe, the long tip, add the ink. That's one way. My favorite way is a little plastic cup. Now also, we have the tip and pour caps, where you can take the red stop off, you tip it, and you can pour it in. So whichever way you want to do it. Actually, I've taken an actual bottle and just held it there carefully and filled it up. But the reason why I like the plastic cup method is because I can squeeze it like a funnel. And then I can go over and add it. So I'll add some ink and then I'll show you how to prime up that cartridge. Cartridges that have what I call a poppet valve in the bottom. You can see these have been punctured. Now this Epson hasn't been put in the machine yet, but see, a lot of people think you're just going to take a syringe and jam it in there. You'll damage the gaskets that protect the poppet valve. So you don't want to do that, and you never want to cut the little plastic cellophane off the top of them. The printer is designed to, when you put it in it, it breaks that seal. So now let me go over. Now, the first rule is all the little plugs have to be in and the big plug is open. Okay? That's how you're going to fill it up. Then you can take your ink, you can squeeze the little thing. It's got a pretty good opening there, and you're just going to pour it in. What I like is I can stop and I can look at how much more I have to put in there. I can just go again. These are very easy to fill. Very easy to fill. There you go. Now I can put a little bit more, but I'm not. Now you want to have a paper towel and wipe that area out, and then you're ready to prime. Now, I'm not going to put the plug in when I prime. The little plug must be in, and the big plug, it must be open to prime. That's the proper way to prime these cartridges. So you don't prime it with a needle, you don't prime it with anything like that. Now, some of them have a little round plug here. You can take that out, stick a barrel of syringe in there and pull up and prime it. That's one way of doing it. But I like to prime through the bottom because I fill it up like a bathtub and then it comes out into the syringe. So I know I have a complete fill. Where here, once you let go on the vacuum, it goes right back down some. So you still have some air trapped in there. When I push it in, it collapses the spring that's inside. It allows you to draw ink. So right now I'm drawing the ink up. Now I keep drawing it up till all the air is out of the hose. And I can just take it out. I've got that much ink left over. Which, by the way, I'll come over and I'll add it back to the black tower. That's it. Now after I do them all, I close this, and I always lay it down. I'm rocking the tank system to take any air out of the isobaric chamber. Very simple. That's it. If you notice, see a little bit of air, ink that was in the isobaric came forward, and now I'm full. So you'll want to stop a little bit before the top. And the hose is filled up again. The cartridge is completely filled. Now you're ready to put it back in the printer. So like I said, any Epson, Brother, some of the HPs, some of the Canon, like the Maxify and the Office Jets, you're going to use that same tool. Works great. Now for some of the Canons, they don't have that. They have a little sponge in the front like that. Now we do have a way of going through the little membrane with a needle and pulling up. But now we're going to release these. Snap the cartridge on, it'll be connected with the hose, and just use an ordinary syringe through the bottom and you can pry them up. That's something brand new we're going to add to our website for Canon. So if you want to get a set of the Easy Purge tips with the larger syringe, which makes it easier, go to inkproducts.com. Now these will work with any CIS system. Any CIS. If you have a 4-color system like that, you buy 4 or 6 or even up to 8. But it says discard after use. Ignore that. These are veterinarian syringes, and you're not going to be putting blood in there, so ignore that. The other thing I want you to ignore is do not clean them out at all. Right on the side of it, if you have yellow in there, magenta, I don't want you cleaning these out. By washing them in water, you damage the plunger. So these will last a very long time.